Okay, hello everyone. Can you see me? Can you hear me? How are you today? Thank you for joining on today's live stream. Okay, it's Kei, and this is the 10th of November 2022 on Thursday. So, did you see markets and what happened after CPI in the US? Consumer Price Index report? So markets are really active right now after that news. So we'll check charts, and today I don't take trades after this, but by analyzing charts today, we know which markets will be good to trade tomorrow. So in that mindset, with that mindset, let's check some charts together. We see some nice major resistance breakout, support breakout after the news. So yeah, let's check charts now together. Alright, so let me switch screen. And first, let me say hi to everyone. Alright, great to see you. Thank you for joining. Alright. Alex FX, thank you for joining. Good to see you. Alright, and TSM, good to see you too. Thank you for joining. Right, weaknesses just came through from that news, but too spiky, not stable. Right, yeah. Some pairs, some markets are going against the major direction after the news. So still, we are still seeing some tricky markets on some pairs. Alright, lots of spikes now. Today I have some gains from USDJPY, okay. Alright, so you sold it today? Yeah, USDJPY is no more bullish trend. I think it's range or a bit retracing back to the daily Kumo. So yeah, we'll check that one too later on. Alright, Michael, thank you for joining. Good to see you. Nicolas, thank you for joining as well. Yeah, crazy night right now. Yes. Alright, Win, thank you for joining. And Lost, good to see you. Kevin, alright, thank you for joining as well. Briston and Big G and everyone, thank you so much for joining today. So yeah, let me switch screen to trading view. Oh, before that, sorry, I forgot to mention, thank you for joining my Ichimoku community, Lendam. So once you join, please come to the Discord. Please actually connect your YouTube to Discord to get all the perks. So here is how you can do. Let me share screen. Yeah, so please come to the web page and hover over on services Ichimoku community and click on how to join, and you can find the steps to join. So simply by clicking the join button, you won't be able to see all the perks, but after that, you need to come to the Discord channel by clicking this link and connect YouTube to Discord, and you will see all the perks on the left side. So yeah, please connect it and hope you see all the perks. But again, thank you for joining. Thanks so much. So Ichimoku community has been around more than 2 years now. Time flies. And there will be Ichimoku membership live tonight after this public live. So yeah, thanks so much. Okay, alright, John, Andrew, Sean, thank you for joining. And Luke, good to see you too. Alright, Sofiane, thank you for joining. Gold, thank you for joining. Yeah, so let me check the news website first. So here is a news website. I'm using the website called fxstreet.com, and simply click on the calendar and you can access to this web page. And yeah, today there was a CPI, Consumer Price Index, X Food Energy, and Core. Basically, yeah, these days Core is also important, but this basically shows the inflation rate, right? And as far as I remember, for the last 4 months, CPI has been negative than previous. So this may mean that the inflation is stop. So that means USD may be retracing and ranging, and stock markets may be bullish due to this, and gold also may be gold may be ranging still, but inflation may stop. So that's something that we can monitor on the CPI. CPI report has been really impacting markets for the last couple of months, so we need to check this one next month also for sure. But commodities like let's see, gold. Sorry, commodity like AUDUSD is breaking the resistance level of 1731.89, and looks like it's bullish now. So like I mentioned previously, I was simply waiting for the breakout towards either direction, either resistance and support, and looks like the resistance breakout is happening right now. And this is neckline of double bottom. Neckline is here. So once it breaks, I think the market goes up continuously in this direction. So today, I'm not gonna go in because it may retrace towards the end of New York. But tomorrow, if the market close above the resistance, then I may start to look for the buy chance. So gold is nice. Definitely I come back tomorrow. So the ones I come back tomorrow, I mark like this in a flag. WTI has been ranging still, so not really moving much, but I think because of this oil prices going down, that also is contributing the inflation to stop, looks like. So gold is up, and silver is up also. Silver broke the resistance, and this is now bullish. Let me put up arrow above the resistance like this, and this is still a good chance to buy. And platinum are also bullish. Yeah, platinum is the strongest one right now, and this is near the resistance. Near the resistance from the 6th of June this year on 1037.40. So if this daily candlestick closes above the resistance, then tomorrow, next week, may continue to be bullish. So this is also nice one to trade. After the neckline breakout of the double bottom, the market is bullish now. Yeah, so right. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. All right, so yeah, DXY going down currently. Right. So Ramiro, thank you for joining. Good to see you. Camillus also, good to see you too. All right, Augustine, Rajesh, thank you for joining. Right, Bitcoin is going down, right, due to what happened yesterday or the day before. Yeah, so BTC broke the support of 17617.46, which was from the 18th of June this year. It broke the support level yesterday very strongly, but after the CPI news, it's retracing back. So this is very aggressive market right now. And in this case, what you should do is to stay away from the chart. Do nothing is the right choice because daily Kumo is very small. Daily Kumo is very small. This means Senko span A and Senko span B are together. So whenever you see this Kumo very thin, like flat, that means the market may spike. So today is bullish, but tomorrow may be bullish or bullish, we never know. So in this case, we need to wait until Kumo gets thicker to trade. And it may take a couple of days. It may take 3-4 days for the Kumo to be thicker, and bigger to be more trustable. But as far as I see this market condition, this is still bearish. The market still may be resisted on the previous resistance and support, and it may continuously go down this way. So just because today is bullish, we can't buy on Bitcoin is my analysis. So once it breaks this way, then it may go down to, let me see how far it may go down. So there was no decent support. So yeah, and now that it broke the support level, major support level, it may go down to, hold on, let me see. Let me look into the candles over here and see which levels it may go down. It may go down to, let's see, this is engulfing. So yeah, so it may go down to around 13180.31. I will just keep the line. Today, 13205. So we monitor the chart in between these two levels in this case. Okay, so my view is still bearish. It may go down to 13205.5. Yeah, so Bitcoin is bearish still. All the cryptos are basically bearish. I think Ethereum broke the support, and then now it's gone up to Kumo, but there are some supports. So the market may be supported by the previous supports since the October and September. So it may go down still. Yeah, so looks like overall cryptos are bearish for me. Although they are bullish very much, this is due to the news in CPI in the US. So technically speaking, I think they are bearish still. Alright, thank you so much for joining. Everyone, good to see you. So now let me check Forex. So Euro USD. Euro USD broke the support, broke the resistance. So this is bullish to me. So I will definitely come back to chart tomorrow and see if we can trade this one. Oh, by the way, whenever you see the big news, and if you want to know how much impact the news gave, at a glance you can check the strength chart, the currency strength chart, and you can tell simply by looking at these lines. This website you can access for free. You can come to my website and hover over on free download and click on the currency strength chart, and you can access to this web page. So basically the lines are showing the strengths of each currency, and orange is the USD, and USD is going down due to the news, and in contrast pound is bullish, and JPY is also bullish, and the other currencies are in sideways. Euro is up now. Euro is up. So looks like USD is the only one that is going down, and pound, JPY, and euros are up. So that means, for example, USDJPY, we know that it's going down because of these two currencies, and pound USD is going up because pound strong, USD is down, and euro USD is also going up because euro is up and USD is down. So simply by looking at this strength chart, you can kind of take a look at take a guess on which market is trending the most. So with that in mind, again, if you check the Euro USD, it's bullish. And in terms of the technical analysis, it broke the resistance. So this is bullish now. I will keep up arrow and continue to monitor tomorrow. So next one is the, let's see, USDJPY. So USDJPY broke the major support level around 145.6, and now it's going down to the daily Kumo. And what's significant in this market is the Chikou span about to break. Chikou span is actually breaking the candles, and this looks to be bearish. But here, there is a Senko span A, and not only that, the Kumo is thick. So whenever you see the Kumo thick like this, it tends to bounce up like this. So yeah, USDJPY, I don't think I will trade. If I see still downtrend continuously in the lower time frames, I may take it, but there's a chance that the market bounces and goes up. So if I trade this one, I will be careful on the risk management and the exit timing. But we'll continue to monitor this one too. So 4 hour shows it's it broke the support levels and it's going down. But just one single bearish bar doesn't mean that the market goes down continuously. Usually what happens is whenever we see this big bearish bar or bullish bar, afterwards we tend to see inside bars. So inside means the resistance and support has been engulfing, including the future candles, and as long as it includes like this, it tends to range and go and up like this until it breaks towards either direction. So I think the bottom line on this one, on the USDJPY, is if the market breaks the 4 hour support today or tomorrow, then I think that will be a good chance to sell. But if it breaks above the engulfing resistance, I don't think this is a good chance because basically the market retraces and it may range afterwards. So yeah, I'm just waiting for the breakout on the support, which is 143.17. So that's the USDJPY. But most likely again today, I don't think I will trade because usually after this big news, the market tends to retrace or range and it loses the momentum. So if I'm not confident to be able to set the stop loss to break even before I go to bed, I don't take trades. So the biggest trend happening after CPI in the US is pound USD, because simply the strength chart shows pound is the green and USD is orange, and you see the most gap in between two currencies. So that means this is the biggest trend at the moment right now. So here is pound USD. So yeah, pound USD broke the previous resistance, but it's still resisted by the past resistances. So yeah, in this case, I wait for the resistance breakout, resistance of today's week, which is 1.1654 break, and the target is on 1.1741. I mean, initial target will be to that level. So yeah, if it breaks resistance, I will be in the trade. Otherwise, I will stay away. So that's pound USD. And if it breaks 1.1741, then I think it's good. I think the market continuously goes up to around 1.189 level. So we'll see. So pound is really strong and USD is really weak at the moment after CPI. So let me see, pound JPY, pound is up, JPY is up also in the strings chart, so this may be not really moving. Yeah, you can see that this is still ranging in the P wave. 4 hour and daily chart also shows Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat. Hold on, yeah, Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat like this, so no trade for me. And let me also check some other USD pairs. So let me check USDCAD. It may go down also, breaking the support. Okay, here is USDCAD. It's going into Kumo now. And this Kumo, how do you say, Kumo engulfing by the Kumo is happening after Tenkan Kijun Sen dead cross and the Chikou span breakout. So in this case, I prefer to wait for the Kumo breakout, Senko span B breakout, and sell. But it may take time. It may take a couple of days or weeks to happen because Kumo is very thick here. So I simply wait for the Kumo break on the daily time frame for this. And the USD Swiss franc is very much the same as USDCAD. I'm waiting for the Kumo breakout on this one too. After Tenkan Kijun Sen are together now, and Chikou span below candles. If the market breaks Kumo, then may go down to the support of 0.9480. Yeah, so that's the USD base pairs. So now let me check the AUDUSD also. Okay, AUDUSD is about to break the resistance level, which is 0.6547. So simply waiting for the breakout of that level, and we'll look for the buying edge afterwards. So I put up arrow above the resistance like this and expect the market breaks the Kumo bullish this way. I think this descending trend line worked really well. It has been resisted once, twice, 3 times and 4 times and the 5th time, and after the P wave breakout it bounced on the descending trend line, and then now it's going up and bullish. So I think AUDUSD will break the resistance and continue to be bullish. So definitely I will come back this chart tomorrow and look for some opportunity. So let's see. Yeah, and I think other pairs, other Forex pairs are not really actively moving. So I'm simply staying away from these markets for now. Yeah, it requires a lot of patience this month or last month in October to wait for the best chance to trade. So I have been very selective on which one to trade. Yeah, so that's why I only took 4 trades in the month of October for 5 trades, and I got the return of close to 7%, which is not really great, but it's okay. I can keep compounding the profits. Okay, USDJPY is going down because of the strong JPY and also the weak CAD, and this is breaking the support. Okay, USDJPY also looks good. So if it breaks the support level of 106.79, or wait for the Kumo breakout on the daily time frame and look for the selling edge. So yeah, this one too, I put down arrow below the support and look for some opportunities afterwards. Okay, CDC's franc is going back into Kumo, so I take out up arrow because this is no more uptrend. And Swiss franc JPY has been ranging the whole time, and this is a big inside bar, so we need to simply stay away from this. Yeah, so again, looks like Euro USD looks good. It's breaking the resistance and going up, and USDJPY is it broke the support and now it's going down, looks like. And pound USD is about to break the resistances, so this one is also good. And AUDUSD is also about to break the resistance level. And CADJPY is about to break the support, so this one is also good. So looks like we have some new trends. And also coming back to gold, XAUUSD. Gold broke the resistances and now it's bullish. Resistances and supports plus the neckline of this W bottom, so I think this breakout is significant. I think the market continuously moves up this way. So I think yeah, we have some active markets right now. So in this case, I delete down arrow because I'm now buy biased. I think I will delete these lines too. So let's see, if he breaks, then initial target is on 1766.1, and yeah, the next resistance on 1807.92. So for now, I will put up arrow to that first resistance because it may reverse afterwards. So that is my overview by Ichimoku and price actions in the market after CPI in the US. So, alright, I see more comments. Thank you for joining. Great to see you. Okay, Robert says, when you trade an index or gold, the stop loss still based on the 5-minute. I think 5-minute stop loss is too wide for gold or indices, so you might want to use M15, 15-minute time frame or 30-minute time frame. Yeah, Forex pairs, we can okay to use M5, but when the markets are more active, and also when you see some gaps in between the candles like stock markets or indices, you need to use higher time frame for your entries. Otherwise, you may see more, lots of fakes, and you may have lots of drawdowns. Alright, Blackwater, thanks for joining. Good to see you. Rodimus says, yes, crypto markets are too volatile. I'm thinking to start Forex trading. Yeah, so personally, I never traded cryptos before, so I'm not really too sure exactly what experience you're having. But yeah, coming back to crypto, Bitcoin again, because I know new joiners here, so just talking about the Bitcoin again. So Bitcoin broke the support from 18th of June, yesterday. It broke very sharply, and today, after the newest news in the US CPI, it is retracing back now. But the closing price on this daily time frame is still technically below that support. So this is still downtrend for me, still downtrend. And 4 hour shows the market is gradually going down, and Kumo Senko span A is down, Kijun Sen flat. I think Kijun Sen is flat, but Kijun Sen will be down in the next few candles. Kijun Sen will be down, Senko span A will be down, and Chikou span stays below the candles, so this remains bearish. So I think Bitcoin is bearish still. Still bearish. It broke the big inside bar support. And I think this inside bar breakout in the 4 hour was also significant. Yeah, so that's my analysis on the Bitcoin. All right. Yeah, thank you so much for joining, everyone. Great to see you. Okay, so I think, yeah, for now, I have nothing to do, basically. No trades for me. Steph says, when you say break resistance, do you mean price broke and close above the resistance line, or simply just broke at some point? Close above the resistance line. So coming back to, for example, gold, AUDUSD, when I see the breakout, that means the breakout of the daily close in this case. So when it's happening like this, when the candle is breaking, I say the word breaking. I don't say broke. I say breaking. It's because it's progressive still, right? Because we didn't see the candle close yet. We never know. By the end of New York time, the close may be below the resistance. If the close becomes below the resistance, that means there's a body like this, and there's a small wick down and long wick up like this. And when the traders see this candlestick tomorrow or next week, the sellers might be more in the market, and the market may go down afterwards because they notice that it didn't break the resistances. But if the candlestick closes like this, then this means it broke. So buyers became dominant over sellers. So buyers may follow and the market goes up continuously. So we always have to wait for the candlestick close to confirm the breakout, confirm the bounce, confirm the other signals. Yeah, I say this because I used to not to wait for the close, and I got so many fake breakouts. So yeah, and so we need to wait for the close on any time frames. But if you keep waiting for the closes, then you may not be able to trade. So at some point you need to make a decision to be in the trade. But for me, at least in this case, since there were one support and two resistances, I prefer to wait for the close. So I'm not going today, but tomorrow I come back, and if it broke above the resistance, I plan to buy and follow the buyer's direction until the market hits the next resistance level of 1766.12. But yeah, I think that's a good topic. I think that's a good topic to discuss about the close price. Because when you backtest, for example, when you backtest on the tester, you only see the closes. You don't see the progressive candles, but you basically see closes on each candles. So yeah, this is more for the experience on live markets than backtesting. All right, yeah, thank you for joining, everyone. Good to see you here. Let's see. Albert says, I'm always amazed by you. You can keep your ego to stay away from the markets. Yeah, well, actually, for me, all I want to do is I want to get the best trading edges and best timing to trade. So I'm very selective. I am a very selective person. I think this is true. This is true whenever I decide something. Sometimes I take time. I take a couple of days or weeks or months or sometimes years to decide what to do. And this is my style. So I'm not really a fast decision maker. I prefer to think about it for a longer time and think about it from different aspects, and when the timing's right, I just go for it. So it's my style. Yeah. So yeah, but let me check lower time frames on this one. We may see some buying edge on the lower time frames. So let me check the 4 hour. Okay, so if you look at the 4 hour broke the resistance, you see. So depending on which time frame you're looking at, we are talking about some different things. So 4 hour, this big bullish candlestick closed above the resistance, and now it's forming bullish candle. So 4 hour, we can say that the 4 hour broke the resistance, but not the daily yet. So in this case, what I usually do is I follow the 4 hour direction, but not the daily direction, because daily hasn't closed yet. So I take the 4 hour and follow 4 hour uptrend. So we can look for the buying edge in the 4 hour in that sense. And let me just try to confirm it in 1 hour chart. Okay, so 1 hour chart also shows Kumo is up, Kijun Sen up, Chikou span above candles. So all the participants are bull biased according to Ichimoku. That's what it shows. So we can follow uptrend by these buyers and make some profits. So I will go down to 5. And when I look at the 5-minute chart, I use the Bollinger Bands and the stochastics. The reason why I don't use Ichimoku is Ichimoku gives you fake signals in the lower time frames. So I don't use Ichimoku in the lower time frames. I used to use Ichimoku, part of Ichimoku strategies like the Chikou span break or the Kumo breakout, Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen, cross, and so on. But since this year, I don't use it anymore because they gave me lots of fake signals. So now I'm only using Bollinger Bands and stochastics, and also of course price action lines and the candlesticks to trade. So as far as I see the M5, this is forming N wave. After the breakout of the resistance, it forming the N wave. It bounced on the previous resistance and going up this way. And now it's retracing back. So if there's a next pushback, it might be a good timing to buy, good timing to look for a buying edge, or you can wait for the breakout of the resistance on M5. So breakout here means M5 close above the 5-minute resistance and then buy afterwards. So yeah, for now, I'm not gonna go in because it might reverse or range. We also have to think about the ranging situation after you enter trace. Sometimes after enter trace, it ranges for a couple hours and the market doesn't really move anywhere. So yeah, I wait for the potential bull bias market in the 5 and take trade. But yeah, I think this is gold is nicely bullish. I think this one goes up tomorrow and next week. Oh, the strength chart site, you can access to my webpage and hover over on free download and click on the currency strength chart, and you can find this webpage and scroll down and here's a link. Simply, you can also Google currency strengths and you may be able to find the chart like this. Yeah, I've been using this chart, this website for the last couple of years, and it's been working great. So or looks like JPY is really strong and USD is really weak. So we might see some opportunity on USDJPY now. Let me check. USDJPY. Okay, so again, always I do top-down analysis. Always start from higher time frame to break it down to the lower time frames. So USDJPY, after the breakout of the support level of 145.34 level, it's been going down and it looks like it's going into the Kumo now on the daily time frame. So it's going into Kumo now, and also let's see, 4 hour shows it's bearish. Yeah, very strong bearish market, and 1 hour shows also bearish. Okay, but Kumo's very thin. Kumo's too thin to be trustable this downtrend. I think the market retraces. So in this case, I simply stay away. Alright, let's see. Deepak says, for support and resistance, how you use past previous levels of Kijun-sen Senko Span AB, like flat Kijun-sen, flat Senko Span AB. I don't really draw lines on the flat Kijun-sen Senko Span AB. I basically do it on the candles. Okay. Also, he says, when it comes to Chikou span, do you consider Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, Senko span AB as resistance or support? Also, do you consider whole range, high-low, or only candle body or Chikou span support resistances? Chikou span does work towards Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen, or Senko span AB as resistance or support, but I never trade with that bounces. Again, I always check the candlesticks and draw lines on the candlesticks and look at the 5 lines of Ichimoku and take trades. So I don't really mix these resistance support by Ichimoku and the candles. Alright, John says, also one thing I have an issue is knowing when the pair is overbought and oversold. Right, so this is exactly oversold situation where Kumo is very thin. So whenever you see this, you need to stay away. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Jawid, thank you for joining as a new Ichimoku membership. Thank you so much. So again, please come to my webpage, hover over on services, Ichimoku community, and click on how to join and get all the perks in Discord group. Okay. Albert says, what is the criteria for you to say it's something too good to be true? I need to open a position right now. I want to wait for a good setup. Good setup means like I want to have stable trending markets in higher time frames. Then I feel more positive to trade. So Kumo should be thicker and longer. This is too thin, so I don't trade on this. And let me see, Euro USD. It broke the resistances in the 4 hour, but again, Kumo is too small. So the market may retrace, so I don't trade. So basically, I'm waiting for the stable market, stable up or down, trending markets. When the market spikes like this, I simply want to stay away. Yeah. I hope that answered to your question or comment. Sandeep says, can you make a video on how to trade on MT4? I'm new in Forex market. Yeah, I have some videos in the past where I traded on MT4 or MT5 platforms. So you can look at my past videos and learn how I execute trades. But when I take trades in the future and when I have a chance, I will take the video. But mainly these days, I don't open MT4 in PC, but instead I simply take out this mobile and simply execute by mobile because it's more handy. So and I put the stop losses, I manage stop losses on mobile too. But when it comes to analyze, when it comes to my analysis, it has to be in a bigger window, and I prefer trading view than MT5, MT4 for my analysis. So that's how I basically change which platforms I use to trade or analyze. Think cloud equals to volatile price. Yeah, that's right, that's right. Think more like this means it's a spiky and volatile market. So this time here, it may break resistance, but don't trust it. This resistance breakout also may be fake when Kumo is very thin like this. And this is gonna be gambling. And we're not here to gamble. We're here to trade with logics behind, and rationally we make decisions. So this is the market to stay away. Okay, Cyprian says, I thought that large cloud mean overbought, oversold, and not too thin. So large Kumo means stable trend in the long term. So in this case, like here, large Kumo means stable uptrend. But thin Kumo means spiky market, like in this example. And I prefer large Kumo to trade than thin Kumo, for sure. Okay, Sandeep, you're welcome. Alex Wong says, I understand your strategy is to follow the major flow or trend. Your entry is always at M5, but if checking the screen for 3 times only per day, wouldn't be always missing chances for entry? No, I don't. Simply, I check charts 3 times to 5 times per day, and whenever I happen to see opportunity, I take it. Otherwise, I stay away. And the reason why I don't check more often is because the market conditions won't really change in a day. So I can come back chart after after the breakout. 1 hour after breakout, 2 hours after breakout, whenever I can, I come back. And if the market looks good, I simply take trades. So in other words, I don't wait for the breakout. I don't wait for the trends to happen. Simply whenever I see that, I trade is my style. Okay, Mr. Deadlift says, I found lower settings Ichimoku with Heikin Ashi to be great. Have you tried lower settings or Heikin Ashi? Yes, I have been using Heikin Ashi for a couple of months before, but I decided not to. I prefer candlesticks because Ichimoku lines are reacted by the candles high and low and close. So if I change it to Heikin Ashi, then I don't see candles wicks, and I don't see highs and lows. I don't see any waves. I can't draw support resistances like I do on the candles. So that's why I don't use Heikin Ashi. Ichimoku was originally created by candles, and the original teaching is based on the candlesticks also. So I have studied Ichimoku based on the original books in candles, and that's why I don't use Heikin Ashi. Okay. Yeah, Sandeep, you're welcome. You're welcome. So again, so before closing today's analysis, again, in terms of the daily time frame, which one I'm looking at right now and tomorrow is the Euro USD first. It broke the resistance nicely. So I think the market goes up continuously. And the USDJPY also looks good because it broke the support levels and now it's going down to Kumo. It may break the Kumo bearish next week. And Pound USD is about to break the resistances, so I think this one is also good to trade. This is still consecutive N waves, so it's bullish. It may break, I think it breaks the resistances tomorrow or the day after. And AUDUSD is also about to break the resistances, so this one is also nice to trade. And may break the Kumo also. And CDJPY about to break the Kumo after the break of the support and the resistances. So I think this one is also good to trade. And gold, XAUUSD, broke the resistance. Broke the resistances and supports, and also this is the neckline of the previous W bottom, so I think the market goes up continuously. So these are the markets I'm watching tomorrow. So yeah, so these markets on the right are the markets I'm closely monitor tomorrow. But I screen charts anyways on other markets. I screen all the pairs and I compare the markets and pick the best one to trade tomorrow. So yeah, hopefully we run some nice pips together in the month of November. And yeah, hopefully we close the month in some good profits. Okay, so thank you so much everyone for joining today's live stream. So yeah, tomorrow I will be doing some psychology topic, and tomorrow Friday still markets open, so I will do analysis on Forex and other markets, and Saturday I will be doing some psychology topic, and Sunday is going to be about the weekly forecast to plan ahead for next week. Yeah, so yeah, hopefully you continuously learn and master Ichimoku and my strategies in my community. Oh, one last announcement is that the GTS in January, there is only one seat left. So if you're interested, please let me know by email so that I can give you more details. Okay, thanks so much everyone for joining today. If you liked it, please press like button before you leave, and please subscribe and click the bell button so that you get notified as I do these lives and videos on my YouTube channel. So I hope you have a great day. Thanks so much everyone. And for those who are Ichimoku members, I will see you soon in about 5 minutes. So alright, thank you everyone. Stay healthy, stay safe, and stay gold. Bye for now. Mata ne. Thanks so much.